When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
Did you ever look at the stains in your coffee cup and then realize that's exactly what happens to your teeth? Power Swabs is the 5-minute solution to get your teeth white without visiting the dentist. This is Ben Gordon with Power Swabs, and if your teeth are stained from coffee, tea, or smoking, all it takes is 5 minutes with Power Swabs. In 5 minutes, you'll see an average of 2 shades whiter teeth, and in 7 days, 6 shades. It's clinically proven to whiten natural teeth as well as caps and veneers. The secret is a tooth detergent that was developed by Dr. Martin Ginniger that lifts stains off of your teeth. Best of all, there's no messy strips or trays that you have to leave in your mouth for an hour. Just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you're done. To try Power Swabs risk-free, call 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140. I guarantee your bright white smile will have your friends talking about how great you look. Try it risk-free today. 1-800-291-5140. That's 1-800-291-5140.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-595-2614 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 595-2614 to take your call now. Call 800-595-2614. That's 800-595-2614. Again, 800-595-2614.
The following letters were written by our troops.
My dear fellow Americans, I truly appreciate your support. I was starting to wonder if people had forgotten about us over here, but then one of my buddies showed me this website, and now as tears are streaming down my face, I can see for sure that you haven't. Private Emily B., U.S. Army.
It's so heartwarming to see the American people not letting the men and women of the armed forces be forgotten. Your letters make a group of grown men, battle-hardened and gruff, act like a bunch of kids around a Christmas tree. Thanks. Staff Sergeant Matthew H., U.S. Army.
Your support may be the most important thing our troops can carry with them. But don't take our word for it. Take theirs. To show your support, visit americasupportsyou.mil. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Defense and the Ad Council.
When our water heater broke down last month, it was a nightmare. It took 5 hours for the plumber to show up, and he charged us a couple of $100 just to come out. Then it cost another $1,800 to put in the new water heater. By the time it was all said and done, I felt like I'd been taken. But what else could I do?
The smartest thing you can do is get a home warranty from American Residential Warranty. Their home warranties pay to repair or replace all your major appliances when they break, and they will break, and at the worst possible time. Call American Residential Warranty right now for free information on home warranties starting at just pennies a day. Don't wait for your refrigerator to stop running or your ceiling fans to stop turning. Call American Residential Warranty right now. Ask how you can save up to 50% on washer and dryer coverage. Just call 1-800-616-8010. That's 1-800-616-8010. Again, 1-800-616-8010. Call now.
On the battlefield, there's a saying America's military men and women live by. Never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Off the battlefield, Wounded Warrior Project operates with the same goal. We leave no warrior behind. Wounded Warrior Project is a non-profit organization created to help our men and women returning home with the scars of war. Whether those scars are physical or mental, we're here to make sure that they heal. And whether it's helping those with post-traumatic stress disorder live a normal life again, or giving much-needed support to injured warriors in veterans' hospitals. Because no one deserves our help more than the men and women who risk their lives to keep us safe. Wounded Warrior Project. We never leave a fallen warrior behind. Ever. Learn more about what we do at woundedwarriorproject.org.
Zinc Media. Feel the power of knowledge. I am back as your host, as always, your lovable host, Rod, and I'm still coming to you live from my Bunker Ice home studio somewhere within the great granite state of New Hampshire, where the state motto is live free or die. The number that you can call tonight is the same number as it always is, toll-free 603-835-3224. Just a reminder that this program, beginning the first week of January 2016, goes to 3 hours long and moves to 9 a.m. to noon Eastern time. One of the things that I have learned is that when we made this, before we made this announcement to you, we were making the announcement to all our syndicatees, as it were. And greater than 90% of them are moving along right with us. And that is fantastic. And that's simply because you're listening to the program on their networks. And I know before the end of the year, I'm going to be doing a special with, this is something that all the syndicatees do not know yet. So they're hearing it for the first time, along with you. I expect to do some special stuff for them all. And as a matter of fact, I would like to be able, and I know the owners of these networks and stations, they tend to be very busy people, just as I am, and I understand their time. But what I'd like to do, and it's an open invitation, just to be able to have each and every one of them individually, not all together, but individually, during the holiday season, just come on the air with me for 10 or 15 or 20 minutes. Talk about their network and what they're doing and about the holidays, how they celebrate the holidays, because that's the interesting part. How do other Americans celebrate the holidays? Because this, we're in the holiday season right now. Also, don't forget that tomorrow evening, here at beginning at 7 o'clock, 7:06 p.m., I'm scheduled to have a conversation with Colonel Alan West. So you're going to want to be here for that as well. And I do believe in 2 weeks or so, we may have Sheriff Clark on the air joining me here. Isn't that kind of good stuff? Good stuff. And I can only get these kinds of people, important, busy people on this program because I have a lot of you listening, and they've come to realize that. So that's a good thing. And our economy here, personally, well, the rest of the economy is kind of down. I know people don't hear about that. One of the things that's very important is websites. Now, here, Zinc Media owns a number of different websites, but they're all hosted by one hosting medium, and they all went down today. Every single one of my websites gone off the internet. Now, you want to talk about somebody who was frantic on the phone with these people for hours as we tried to figure out what the hell happened, why it happened, how to fix it, how to bring it back. And, of course, I had to go back and rebuild some of them, and because they couldn't get everything back, and I'm still rebuilding some of them. It was a nightmare. And I don't know if I should stay with it's easier, obviously, if you have a single host for multiple sites, but I'm of the opinion now maybe that's not I can't put all my eggs in one basket because they all went. None of them were up and running for hours today. I was pulling my hair out. Okay, I have hair so I can spare a little bit. I'm not going bald yet. But that's the type of thing that causes some businesses to actually go out of business. If they're down for any length of time, I mean, they take a huge hit. And I'm no exception. I'm not immune from stuff like that. Zinc Media isn't immune from, RodEccles.net was down for hours today. It's not immune from stuff like that happening, I guess. But you can't sit back and whine. And notice, I didn't call a government agency and whine. I don't know what's happening. Can you help me? You need to do something. You need to go to the hosting company and find them and fine, levy some sort of high fine and then or give me a tax break or give me this or give me that. I mean, no. We went to work, figured it out, and fixed it. Without government help. Imagine that. We fixed a problem. We fixed something that was broken without government help. Imagine that. Wish the government would leave the economy alone enough for it to be able to fix itself. Here's from Bloomberg Business. The U.S. earnings season is on track to be the worst since 2009 as profits from oil, gas, and commodity-related companies plummet. Companies like Walmart, commodity companies. Walmart, they're a commodity. They sell commodities. And commodities is not just, pork bellies and corn. It's just about every consumable out there. Your washer and dryer is a commodity. You can get it from anyone, anywhere. The price is based on competition, how much the competition there is, and what demand there is on it. I mean, hell, if nobody's buying washers and dryers, then you're going to see huge discounts on them, so they can sell them and move them and keep the production lines going. Same with cars, that's when all the rebates and stuff came out because they wanted to move cars. They needed to keep the production lines going because they weren't selling them. And then they sort of got trapped into that rebate thing. I think it's kind of, gone the other way. Now there doesn't seem to be as many rebates out there anymore, but they're not hurting for business yet. But car sales are not exactly skyrocketing either. So far, according to Bloomberg, about 3/4 of the S&P 500 have reported results with profits down over 3% on a share-weighted basis. Basically, the profits are way down. This would be the biggest quarterly drop in earnings since the third quarter of 2009, and the second straight quarter of profit declines. Earnings growth turned